Look at that O on the movie.
Oh, we go in that O.
We're doing it now?
Yeah. Why? Why not?
Megatron must be stopped, no matter the cost.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Autopod Decepticast. This is Aaron, along with my two amazing co-hosts.
I am Ryan.
He's one of them.
I'm Caleb, and I'm surprised that you think that there's actually any ladies listening.
That is a good. This is. I mean, hey,
There are ladies listening.
They're being forced to listen to
are
it.
many. No, they're not being
In
forced.
a car, as your husbands are driving around.
Well, first of all, you're presuming that anybody's listening.
but yeah, that's a real stretch right out of the gate.
If you have been around, you kind of get that the concept of this podcast is that we're watching the 86 movie minute by minute, and every episode of this podcast is a minute by minute breakdown, you might say. And so this is episode 3. We're covering from the beginning of minute 2 to the end of minute 3, where from the beginning we're kind of approaching a bridge, escape pods. There's some turmoil happening on the planet. And by the time that we end this minute, the Transformers logo is rushing ever so epically at our face. So that's the scope of this.
Yep.
So at the very beginning, and I'm going to try and cue this up here.
Right. The Lithonians are in peril.
This
Unicron is eating their puny planet. Which I'd say their planet looks like it's maybe 5 miles in diameter.
we've covered this, but you're right. The
I
buildings,
can't drop it.
by the building size, you're right. It doesn't make any sense because especially there's some source material which says that Unicron is enormous, and
Right.
so that planet. Anyway,
A giant transforming planet that eats planets, I'm fine with.
yes.
The fact that this is a 5
you
diameter
cannot
planet,
get-
I draw the line. I can't. I have to. I can't maintain my suspension of disbelief beyond that.
The beginning of this scene is actually one of my favorite scenes in the movie. Specifically where the bridge collapses and then levitates back up. I don't know why that captures my imagination, but I love it.
Yeah, that is a pretty cool technical sequence here as we watch it right now. So there are 3 scientists that get into 3 ships. Is that right?
I thought there were only 2 ships.
Well, they're showing 2, but there were 3 scientists that were running away.
Well, the other one obviously.
Please. They're not scientists. They're space wizards.
That's right.
Remember the
We don't
potion?
even know if these are scientists. They like to mess around with potions.
I forgot.
And yeah, but regardless, one escapes, one does not.
Which is-
gets captured by whatever you want to, like the suction of.
The gravitational pull of it. Yeah, and it's
Unicron.
horrible because, like, whenever we watched this before, Aaron paused it, you can see him in the ship as it flies into his mouth.
Again, a testament to what we were talking about maybe in the previous episode with just the remastering of these movies, and that's something you probably could have never seen, maybe even on a movie screen in the 80s. I mean, certainly you couldn't pause it.
It happens so fast, I don't think you would be able to capture it, but I think it's a testament to their detail of the animation.
It's and then he gets sucked in, and Unicron, like I've said before, his guts are they're fucking gross. Like all those liquids and fluids, and I don't know why that weirds me out so much. The chomping sound,
It's silly. It's
that's almost comical, actually.
Why did they have to do that?
I don't know what the decision was on. It would have been better to have a giant slamming metal sound.
Yeah,
at the
but
door.
I think that was just like some editor was like alone, late, on coke fueled, and he's like,
we just-
I'm gonna put in a chomper sound.
Or
Everybody love it. I'll be lauded as a genius.
I think it was probably just like we needed to make it apparent that he is eating the planet. As if you didn't understand that enough. Already.
Yeah, it's pretty subtle. Speaking of that point, though, being subtle, I will say that there have been a total of 15 words spoken in this movie so far, and we're in minute 3, and it is, I think, maybe like maybe I've watched this movie too many times, but I think it's pretty impressive that you totally get exactly what's happening. It's kind of the old writers thing of show, don't tell. Like, you could have had Kranix or Arblus or explain, oh, Unicron, he destroys worlds, but you totally get it, like, just from the visuals of, like, obviously he destroys the worlds, but it fuels him, like, the light, that everything starts moving faster inside him as he consumes it, and the light goes around his rings, and...
Right. Yeah,
that was good. Cool. Sorry, that didn't go anywhere.
So a couple notes here for the listener. I just wanted to point out at 2:22, that is where you can see who I would believe
it's
to be Arblus.
Arblus, yeah.
Right? That is
because he says he
Unicron.
screams Kranix.
Yeah, right. So it wouldn't make sense he would scream his own name as he's saying.
That's what I'm gonna do as I'm dying.
Kranix, that's me.
With my last breath, I scream my own name.
And I can't recall if we ever... You never see this character again, do you? He's gone.
I mean,
he's done.
I don't know how he would escape this.
Yeah, I mean... I don't know.
Be
He
funny.
either gets crunched up... Well, it looks like he makes it through the cruncher.
Yeah, but that looks like a screw. That right there, a screw
An
mechanism.
auger? Yeah.
Auger, yes.
And so somehow or another... So this is pretty amazing. So I love how... I mean, they just show... I don't know... They don't really go much into the history of Unicron in this movie, but it's amazing how, like, I wonder if he was on the verge of death or if he was, tired or whatever. But it's obvious from the way everything lights up post planet that he is re-energized.
He's energized.
Yeah, it's the Unicron Viagra. It sticks all hard.
his
horns. He's horny.
We're flying through space, and the Transformers logo is coming at us. So, couple questions. So, were Kranix and Arblus the only surviving Lithonians? I feel like there's a scientist number 3 that's out there that's unaccounted for.
Is it? I
really do.
I feel like you. I don't know why you think that, but this is like somebody who insists there was someone on the grassy knoll. Like, I don't see any evidence of that, but
Well, okay, hang on. We can edit this out since I want to try and prove my point by watching the video. There's the third guy.
Which one is that one? Which is the old man?
He doesn't have a name, as far as I know. Yeah, this is definitely edited.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut all this out.
But okay, there's 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
One, two,
that's
three
2 of them and the old man.
Two
Okay.
of the old man.
There's 3 ships.
There's 3. If you can say there's 3. I think that you see 3 bodies there.
Why don't they all get in the same ship?
That one gets in.
Yeah, why don't they all get in the same ship?
Maybe there's
That's
only
greedy.
room in each ship for one person.
I think there's clearly when you get sucked in.
One,
1, 2.
two.
So maybe the third just never got off the ground.
Yeah, I think the third ship just never got
And
off
is that one the old man in that ship right there?
That's because he's
Arblus.
named. The old man's not named. The old wizard.
Well, so the old wizard just never made it.
Okay.
No, I don't
all
think
right.
so.
So this is really sad.
Well, I mean, it is genocide, so it's not light. But so yeah, and also, I mean, granted, he might not know, but like later in the movie, Kranix says, "I'm the last survivor of Lithone."
Okay. So also we've been pronouncing Lithone incorrect.
I don't know how it's pronounced because he has a British accent for no good reason.
Lithone.
Or maybe it's not. Anyway, it's a weird accent. I'm the last. Anyway.
All right, so
All right.
I
what else to say about
I would
this.
say odds are, Aaron, that
I know you want the old man to have lived.
Yeah,
but
he's
he's
toast.
Unicron food.
that leaves it open though for what do they call it? A site. It's non-canonical story. It's a non-canonical story where
Fan fiction.
You could it leaves room for fan fiction of what happened to that old man.
Oh, we should look into this. I bet there's slash fiction for Transformers.
For Lithonians specifically?
Anything. I mean, no, not. But I mean, like.
You think there's fan fiction Lithonian porn?
Slash fiction specifically, I believe, is gay porn. But
Okay, why?
I just want to know how it works. Like, do they have dicks?
You're interested in it for purely
Here.
scientific reasons.
Also to jerk off. I have not had sex in a very long time.
I want to show you something really hilarious.
Are we back on track, or are we just talking?
We're just talking. We're fine. This is good. This is not going to be the best episode for sure.
I feel like we warm up. Like, if we do 3 at a time, the first one's always going to be the worst.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to find.
I will say it's a little off-putting when you make it obvious that you're like just kind of like searching on the computer for it. It makes it feel like, oh, they're just kind of.
Meh. I mean, we can't hold everything in our brains.
That's true.
Well, I'll find it later. I will find it in between episodes. There are GIFs out there that are really raunchy Transformers porn, and it's like Prowl fucking Bumblebee. They're like the 2 main characters.
What? That's the 2?
Anybody that makes Transformers related nasty stuff, it's Prowl and Bumblebee are the stars.
Because like it's just too hallowed to go after Optimus.
I don't know. Maybe just Prowl is sexy.
I feel like Starscream would be way in there.
Maybe Prowl's I bet you there is some. I'm gonna find it. I do have
we'll
a
do
couple
that on
notes.
a very special episode.
All right.
I have a couple of interesting notes related to this episode.
Right.
The first one is that, okay, so we have 2 Lithonian name reveals so far. We have Arblus and Kranix. And Kranix is voiced by a gentleman by the name of Norman Alden, who voiced such characters on shows that I never watched, but Electra Woman, Dyna Girl, and Aquaman on the show Super Friends.
I watched Super Friends.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
One other just notes about the script and deviation from the early script. Is that in the early script, the movie kicks off on Lithone, just as it does here. And the first sign of trouble in the movie that we see, they look out a window and there's rumbling, and they look out a window, there's Unicron. There it is. It's right. It's right there.
They say it. They're like, "Hey, it's Unicron."
Hey, Unicron.
No, they say marvelous.
It's marvelous. Look at the size of it.
Oh, finally, my death. Thank you.
But in the original script, there was sort of the first sign of trouble was this electronic mist.
Yes.
That enveloped the planet. The mist is eating the planet. It's described in the script as it looks as though Pompeii must have looked as Vesuvius erupted. Lithonians are running from the mist. Arblus tells Kranix to flee and warn others of Unicron. So they haven't seen Unicron. They just know this mist is Unicron.
It's a real slow reveal.
And the mist ultimately engulfs Arblus and his body melts. It says it's though he's simultaneously caught fire and doused with acid. Then Kranix just transforms into a rocket
and flies away
and takes off,
as everybody could have.
Sorry, you guys who transform into cars, you fucked.
Like he's running and he's like, "Oh yeah,
oh right, I have the power of
exactly
interstellar flight."
The energy cloud, this mist, engulfs the planet, which then cracks like an egg. Rivers of lava leak out, and the cloud destroys everything. And it's only then, after the smoke clears, that you see Unicron.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, the entity, as some might call him.
That's what is that what they did call him?
Mm-hmm. Not the one I read. Like I started reading 2 different versions of the script last night, and I got about a third of the way through it to the Optimus and Megatron fight. The earlier one is more interesting in just it's terrible. And Ron Friedman I assume it's Friedman is how you pronounce it, is the only credited writer, even though they had other people do different versions, because the first draft is, it's rough. But the cold cracking of the planet and lava leaking out was like, that kind of, I was like, well, that wouldn't work, because still the gravitation of the planet's around, the lava would just float in space.
Right, I mean...
It wouldn't, pour out like an egg.
Yeah, I mean, not only are there problems with the writing there, but there's also problems with making that, with rendering that, and with animating that,
Right.
So. Yeah, and it also like you're saying, the mist. In the one I was reading, it said it had like faces in it, or like it looked like monsters or demons or something like that.
Do you think Ron Friedman? Well, I shouldn't ask. Did Ron Friedman have was he the main writer?
He was the main writer. Yeah.
Well, I think he got the credit for it. I'm not sure. It would be interesting to talk to Ron, and there's another gentleman, and if I'm going to probably mispronounce his name, Flint Dilly, I believe is how it's pronounced. So he's credited. He has a different credit. We'll find out in the next episode. But it's not as writer. It's like story editor or something like that. And I believe that he actually wrote most of the script, but Ron Friedman, due to contractual things gets the primary writing credit for most of the first for the first 2 seasons and the movie. I think it's a contract union thing. But I think Flint Dilley, this guy I brought up on screen,
looks like,
is the guy that actually penned most of it or cleaned up maybe an early draft by Ron Friedman, I believe, is how it worked. But maybe we'll get Flint and or Rod on the show to comment further.
Oh,
Open
good.
invitation.
Well, yeah,
I know that
since we were probably offensive to one of you just now.
Since I said the script was terrible.
Well, Ron Friedman has written a book called I Killed Optimus Prime.
Did he finish that book? There was a Kickstarter.
There was a Kickstarter. I don't believe it's been published, so all the more reason for us to get Ron. All right, we're gonna get Ron. But
Let's get him both.
Beat him up.
We need to, let's get him. We need to capture him, kidnap him. There we
Flint,
go.
this guy does podcasts, so
He looks like John Ritter.
Okay,
John Ritter?
well,
That's not
We
his
can
name.
cut this out,
Is it?
but let's make it. Yeah, it looks like John Ritter. But
Okay,
let's make.
thank you.
We need to do some research on trying to get Friedman's account, his memoirs, so to speak, because that'll give his.
I want to talk to him. He seems like a charmingly aloof man. Mm-hmm. We'll probably be stuck here for hours talking.
He's a
to him.
yeah.
And
Like we'll be like, "Thank you, Mr. Friedman."
it is now 11 o'clock at night. You've taken off your pants. So, and I guess we can address it in every scene where they're like the alternate scripts. But like, the first script is even more brutal. Like it's like torture porn almost. Like you were saying, like the guy gets melted in like acid, and the way the Autobots die in the shuttle is gross.
Oh, save
it's
it.
terrible.
I want to know.
I'll save it.
I want to know. I'm trying to think here.
I want to.
But I don't want to know right now. Mm-hmm.
So shut up.
Is there anything else that you guys want to cover on this sequence?
Actually, well, not this. Well, in this minute, you mean?
Yeah, this minute.
Yeah. I was gonna ask, what did you guys think of the remix of the Transformers theme song?
Have we technically got to that?
Yeah, it starts playing as soon as you.
Okay, all right, we can talk about it. I mean, as a kid, I thought it was awesome.
You don't like it now?
It's dated.
It's hard to speak to.
Fuck you. Obviously, I have an opinion. I'm sorry.
Well, no, I mean, okay.
That's a real loaded question.
I have
asked
no
you guys.
opinion. I for the next sequence here, I need to do next minute. I need to do my homework on who's singing it and stuff.
Oh,
like
I
that.
don't know that, but
Lion is the name of that group, and so this soundtrack. I mean, to talk about the music, I mean, is highly revered. These people from these one-off metal songs that are in this movie, you know, these guys get together and play conventions and things like that. So fans fucking love this shit, and I don't know how ironically they love it.
I would think not
think it's-
very much.
Yeah,
I think,
I
it's
think
really,
so too.
They do really like
So
it.
I'll listen to the soundtrack from time to time, but I was never like a pop metal guy. So I don't just love to listen to it, but I do like it in the context of the movie.
I agree. I don't like metal either, and I was never into metal as a kid. I mean, except for Wild Stallions. But I love the soundtrack. Like, I like all the synthesizer shit, and like, even though it is a hard rock or metal like style, I just really like that 80s synth moog music.
I like the song. I like this. I'm more into the Stan Bush songs than I am the other artists, Lion and NGO or whatever the other bit. Like the Stan Bush songs, they veer more towards like power pop than metal. And the metal-ish songs I don't like as much.
Like the one in where they're underwater.
Yeah. But no, so I mean, the theme song's aight.
So 2 thumbs up, 1 thumb down.
Wait, who gave it the down?
I didn't give it a
He
thumbs
said
down.
it's dated,
I just-
and it is.
It is,
To
sure.
say it's not,
It's of its time.
to say this entire movie isn't dated.
But what you're saying is Lion still performs at some cons.
Let's do some.
I might want to back off on that.
Lion was a hard
Listen to
rock
that.
heavy band performed in 1983. The lineup, including band members Cal Swan and Doug Aldrich. Lion recorded a version of the Transformers theme song for the movie soundtrack. The band would disband in '89 after one of the members broke his neck in a motorcycle accident.
Okay.
However, Lion would return to update the theme song for the new release of the remastered DVD.
So they redid the song. They remastered it. They re-released it. We got to get Lion in studio.
So just to
we got a long lineup of people we're going to talk to.
just to add a little bit further, you'll like this, Caleb. So Lion is doing a cover of the Transformers theme song. Well, Cheap Trick performed a cover of Lion's version of the Transformers theme song that was included in the Michael Bay smash hit Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen. So, don't you like those guys? I thought you were a cheap tricker.
I like Cheap Trick.
Is that what their fans are called? Cheap trickers? I like that.
We call them trickers.
Cheap tricks.
Trick or treat.
Hang on. This is a Lion Transformers. Let's see here. Convention.
We could go to one of these bot cons and do record some audio from there.
I think
that'll be.
If we have our shit together and this is nice and edited tightly, we could do a show in a BotCon. Think about that.
So?
Record live.
I mean,
We're here live at the BotCon in Reston, Virginia.
you know those voices that we do on the pod? We're not doing those today. Now we're the Zoo Crew morning hour.
The and actually BotCon is disbanded. There is a new convention that's out that is called HasCon, I believe, that is all nice. Hasbro. But there is still TFCon, which is the largest Transformers convention. It's founded in Canada, and I think they do 2 or 3 conventions a year. They usually do Toronto, Chicago, and then somewhere else in the United States. And I guess that's somewhere else
in Virginia,
outside of DC this year. So
September 29th through October 1st at the Hyatt Regency Reston in Reston, Virginia.
No need to pay us for this plug.
Or
TFCon.
you can. Did they do anything else?
They were one of their songs was sampled in a Well, it was featured in a Friday the 13th.
Really? Which one?
Oh God, this isn't the Friday the 13th minute.
I know, but
their debut song is called "Love Is a Lie." It was on Friday the 13th, the final chapter.
Okay.
They returned with "Power Love," a 6-song EP released only in Japan.
That makes sense.
So that's another thing. I think these guys have a pretty big following in Asia. So these guys, Lion, they had a tragedy in that one of their members broke his neck in a motorcycle accident. They disbanded, but then they created a super group with the band Bad Moon Rising, whom I've never heard of.
That's a band?
Along with former Hurricane Alice members Jackie Ramos and Ian Mayo. They also recorded with Hurricane, House of Lords, Burning Rain, Dio, and Whitesnake.
Cool.
I feel like you can't have a band name that's a lyric from another band song.
It happens all the time, right?
Does it?
I don't know.
I don't listen to music, guys.
Rolling Stones.
Who are they?
From like the 20s or something.
All right.
Okay. I mean, are they named after the Bob Dylan song?
Yes.
They name themselves?
Well, never mind. I guess.
But I'm sure that man, we are really going on a tangent here.
This is all over the place.
Yeah.
This episode's all over the place. Guys, Aaron's hungover. We're all drinking. So, the fact... Oh, my God.
So thank you for listening to episode 3 of the Autopod Decepticast. Please comment, like, subscribe to our various social media services, which are going to be published on our website at autopoddecepticast.com. And
see you next week.
See you next. That is the best.
Boy.
Bye.